just dropped off the kids at school. I'm gonna run home, take off the storm shield, which is that rain protector you see the kids in, grab my camera gear, and then ride my bike to my old bike shop to get a couple photos and videos of Mackenzie, who owns Hardt Family Cyclery. And what's so nice about our current neighborhood is I can do all of it safely by bike, mostly on bike paths. So I really wanted to capture this moment, this experience. I don't know if you can see me because of the light. I'll reshoot it later. I should note for myself, I'm shooting this all on the GoPro Hero 9. I'm really interested to see what the footage and my audio sounds like, especially when I'm riding. I've thought about just wearing a lapel mic, a lavalier with a lapel mic, and something in my pocket, but I'm hoping this setup is good enough for my own use. Maybe not good enough if I was recording a video for work, but we'll see how it works. The light, because of the small sensor, is hard, but it's easy. I have it on an extending monopod selfie stick with little tripod feet on the bottom. Just wanted to note that mainly for myself when I'm looking back on this and I say, hey, what did you shoot that on? GoPro Hero 9. I'm now gonna go pack my camera gear. I think most of it's ready, but super slim setup today, no gimbal, no drone. Just getting a couple more audio bites from Mackenzie for a video that I'm working on for Tern, and also gonna use some of that footage just for little micro social posts that he can use on his social media for the bike shop. Time to pack my bags, get some coffee, and head back out. Here's a great example of my carry stuff Olympics. This is all random stuff I found while packing that I'm gonna take over to Mackenzie. Wheels, tires. I don't have any woodworking plans in my future. Strap it all in, get ready to ride. I'm not going too far. Let's go. This bike path is only about 4 years old. It's something that I advocated a lot with Northeast Transportation Connection, which is our local transit advocacy group here in my area. And this leads you right to my old bike shop. Bike on your left. There's many Kiddical mass rides on this. So many great memories. This is the park. We used to do coffee outside pre-COVID every week, meet up for coffee and social. And there's the bike shop.
Good morning, Arleigh.
Hello.
How are you? What else do you have? Nice to meet you, Arleigh.
Nice meeting you. I'm back home. That was difficult. Probably the last time I'll visit the bike shop that I built over 3 years. Once we move, I don't know how often I'll be coming back to Denver or visiting, so we'll see. But it was just weird feelings, really hard feelings. And kind of like visiting an ex that you don't miss, but you spend a lot of time with. Now I'm in my basement. I've got some videos to crank out and some bike shops to call, but I wanted to document what's happening in my basement right now because, well, there's a lot happening. This is typically a fully finished basement with like couch and TV and a bedroom, but I've taken it over where that's my office and I'm starting to organize gear. This is bike stuff that I'm taking, and then these two bins are kind of a minimalistic approach to figuring out what I need to take with me. We're gonna be living without our stuff for a month or maybe more if our house build is delayed. So what I'm doing right now is kind of taking the idea of minimalism, which some folks, when they first start practicing it, they put a lot of stuff in boxes, and as they need stuff, they take it out of the box, and if they don't use stuff for a while, they sell it or give it away. So my strategy here is I have one box that I packed about 2-3 weeks ago of my work and film gear. If I need something out of it, I'll put it aside, but what I'm trying to do is see what I can be without for about a month. If I need it, my key lights, key tripods, things like that, I'm putting in this big blue box. If I don't need it, it's gonna go in the trailer. Trailer will not be available to us for about a month, maybe longer. And the other things that I'm putting in here will be all the batteries, all my e-bike batteries, because they can't go in the shipping container. And then this is gonna go in the van, which hopefully I'll fit the dog, this box, and all the stuff my family needs also for that month without our stuff. I think it'll be okay. I think we have a good strategy. As long as all my work stuff can fit in this big blue bin, we're good. And then let me just show you what else I've got kicking around here, because later this week I am completely exiting this basement so that it's few rooms checked off the packing list. So let me show you the current setup, which is pared down from where it was a few months ago. So this pile right here, all stuff I want to review before we leave. Topo camera bag, which I use in my bike bags, Perlizumi flat pedal, shoes, bunch of helmets, really cool cageless water bottle. This is my favorite cargo bike water bottle. Torque wrench, lights, lots and lots of helmets. And then in my office, this bookcase used to be in the closet, but I'm one step away from pulling it apart, just a couple odds and ends sitting on it. This was my gear rack, but I've been paring down, boxing up, we're doing all right. Then over here, chair, especially for my late night meetings with Taiwan, I'll take them from there. This is just a luggage rack I built out of spare lumber, and the goal of this is to get my gear bags up a little bit higher, give me space underneath, so I'm not taking up desk space. Everyday in-case bag, love this bag. And then this is the rolling, no idea what this is called, but it has an insert that turns into a backpack. I work out of this bag day to day, but then extra stuff that I want quick access to, like extra lenses, microphones, cables, arms, things like that, go in here. And so in the office, this is my main gear. This is my extra stuff. And then if I ever go on a bigger shoot, I load up the extra stuff in this. So these two will be going with me in the car. These are like odds and ends of cables I'm still trying to figure out. And then this guy is a Husky adjustable standing workbench. Best desk investment ever. Super durable, super inexpensive. My desk is pretty pared down. It used to have a big monitor right here. Pack that up. Right here, laptop. This is the newer MacBook Air, does fine right now. This is my Rode setup for my podcast. I pull audio from my computer, record here from a mic. Sounds pretty good. I love it because it's quick and easy, and I can just quickly transfer when I'm done. I've tried a few different podcast setups, and I almost tried to sell this, but it's definitely the easiest setup for me, though it's huge, to get good audio from Zoom, record it, and then just hit transfer and upload it to my podcast editor. This looks large, but it makes everything sound so much better, easier, and I just can't replace it. I've tried to get rid of it because it takes up a lot of space on my desk. Mouse, God, I love that mouse. Notebook, what 3 things am I working on today or this week? And then this is the Tail It Bike GPS. I'm working on a review of this. I'm gonna also charge it up and put it in a bike in my shipping container and see if it can track in that big metal box. And then what else to show you? One last thing. These are a couple bags I've tried out, F-Stop and then the Peak Design Everyday Bag. I really love that F-Stop except for 2 things. I really dislike that Everyday Bag. My goal is to review those bags before the move because I'm gonna sell the Everyday Bag, and then I think I'm gonna hold on to the F-Stop because I just can't justify buying the Mindshift bag that I really like. I don't have any adventures planned that need that waterproofness, but it's nice to have if I want to take a big day trip with just one bag. It's much bigger than my in case and it's more waterproof and durable. That's it. That's it for my day. I'm going to spend a few hours here sitting at the computer, working on videos, calling bike shops. And that was really my day here in Colorado. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully future self Arleigh enjoyed it. Let me know if any of the things I just breezed over are of interest of you and you would like a more in-depth example of how I use it. And until the next video, stay well and I'll see you soon.